Jamie Raskin, as well as a number of other Democrats, are now pushing for more clarity on what was in those files on Epstein that apparently didn't include a client list, but certainly included a lot of words, a lot that needed to previously be redacted. So what was actually in there? Well, Jamie Raskin, as well as 15 more of the 19 Democrats on the House Judiciary Committee, have sent a letter to Pam Bondi yesterday. And they're saying in this letter that the memo that was previously released raises the question of whether the White House has moved to prevent the declassification and public release of the full Epstein files because they implicate President Trump, and whether these massive redaction efforts and the withholding of the files were intended to shield your boss from embarrassing revelations within those files. Along with any documents, the Epstein documents related to that, House Democrats are calling for the publication of the second volume of Special Counsel Jack Smith's report on the dismissed classified documents case against Donald Trump, which remains sealed despite DOJ regulations and longstanding practice. So lest you forget, he committed a bunch of other crimes that we're all supposed to forget about and never bring up again. But I don't think that it's too much to say that you should be able to ask if specific names are in there. I mean, what plausible reason would you have to deny revealing that his name is in there unless it's just to protect his reputation? What is it, a national security thing? Is it attorney-client privilege? If Donald Trump is mentioned in those things and he's in charge of the investigation and would be in a position to cover it up if he wanted to, again, not stating that he is, but he would be he would have the power to do that, then they should have to reveal that. Now, that said, Sharon, I am curious what you think about this strategy. Jamie Raskin's a serious guy, constitutional lawyer. Some might see this as, I don't know, needlessly provocative or inflammatory to center Trump himself in this thing, but what do you make of it?
Well, it's not like he's holding up, naked pictures of Hunter Biden. It's an investigation,
Yeah.
Okay? It's an investigation. I do worry, though, that as they go down these different little avenues, because the Trump administration, the Trump presidency is once again all about chaos. And so when you splinter off into all these different things and you join an investigation that, again, MAGA loyalists are taking care of, putting the pressure on, it may diminish it some, and that's the one fear I have.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that Jamie Raskin is on it. And also bear in mind, it's House Democrats. They don't have any power on these committees right now, so they have to be doing something, and generally getting people's attention onto important things is about what they can do. And I'm not saying that this is the most important thing going on, but if Donald Trump desperately wants people to not talk about it, to not think about it, to not follow up about it, then maybe Jamie Raskin is actually onto something. And by the way, they had a little bit of fun in their letter in pointing out that the administration has repeatedly claimed that President Trump is the most transparent and accessible president in American history. So maybe you could do a little bit less redacting. Again, I'm not saying that he's definitely in there or anything like that. I'm just saying the idea that there's nothing in there that is of public interest, that is obviously a bridge too far for many people, including many people that voted for Donald Trump.